Welcome. In this tutorial we'll discuss how to add items located on your desktop and move them to the Start or Program menu. We'll also discuss how to use some of the basic functionalities within Windows Explorer, or basically My Computer. First, if we want to move an item from the desktop and place it on the Start menu, simply click on the item from your desktop, move the item to the top of the Start button, release your left mouse button. Here you can see the document has been moved to our Start menu. If we would like to move that item to, let's say, a Program menu located on the Start menu, we would simply highlight the item, drag it on top of the Start button, allow the Start menu to open up, move your mouse pointer on the All Programs button, allow the programs to become visible through the submenu, Programs menu, allow a submenu to appear, and release the left mouse button. And here you can see the item has been placed on our submenu within Accessories Program menu. When working with Windows Explorer, which is basically My Computer, here you can see again a list of all of the drives which we have access to. On the My Computer or Windows Explorer, at the top you have your menu, toolbar button, address bar. As mentioned earlier in the previous tutorial about the desktop, we can minimize it, restore the size, or close it by clicking the X. We can expand its size to make it larger, right, or wider. We can hold down the top blue area, the title bar of the My Computer window, and use our left mouse button to drag it around. If we wanted to open up Local Disk C, simply double click Local Disk C. Here you see a list of folders located on your local drive, often referred to as the C drive. If we want to create a new folder within our Local Disk C, simply click on File, New, Folder. Let's give that folder a name. How about Eclectic Systems? Once you've typed in the name, click Enter to accept that name. Now we can double click it to open up that folder that is now located on our Local Disk C. As mentioned in other tutorials, when we look at Local Disk C, think about a filing cabinet. A filing cabinet contains what? Folders. Within a folder, what do we have? Files. Let's place a file inside of that folder. Simply click on the item on your desktop, drag it to the container or folder that is open in the window with the name C:\\eclectic-systems. If we want to go back up to the root drive of C, or up one level, simply click the Up button located on the toolbar button. We can also display or change the view of our window by clicking on the Folders button. Now, if we scroll down, we should see the folder we created, Eclectic-Systems. Click on that, you'll see, to open up the folder, we'll see the file located within that folder that we just moved from our desktop and into our folder located on Local Disk C. If we want to create a subfolder, we can right click inside of the right pane, a submenu or pop-up menu appears. We'll move our mouse button to New, another submenu will appear. We'll click on Folder. Let's give this folder a name. We'll call this eclectic-systems child folder. As you can see, Windows XP supports long file names. We can then move another file into that subfolder. We've done so by clicking on the file on our desktop, holding down the left mouse button, and dragging it into that subfolder. We can highlight that name if the name of that document to change the file name. We can say test to testing 123. Simply click enter to accept that file name. If we want to delete it, make sure it's highlighted, click the X on the toolbar button. It'll ask if you want to confirm the deletion, say yes, and the file has been moved to our recycle bin. If we go back, which simply takes us back to the previous location, we can see the subfolder as well as the file located within eclectic-systems. Let's say we want to copy this file and move it, or copy it and move it to the subfolder. Highlight the file, right click, select copy, double click on the subfolder to open it up, right click in the child pane, and a pop-up menu will appear. Select paste. Now you can see we have the file located in both the folder and subfolder of eclectic-systems. That concludes our tutorial on Windows Explorer and moving a file from the desktop to the Start menu.